10.
Good evening. I'm Laura Diaz. We begin with breaking news. A car crashes into a crowd of people outside of the Irvine Meadows Amphitheatre. Nearly 10 people were injured there. A terrifying scene tonight at the Irvine Meadows Amphitheatre after a car plowed into a crowd outside of the theater. Tony Valdez just arrived on the scene. He joins us now with more. Tony?
This was the Tchaikovsky Spectacular night, and this is the last season for the symphony. Jason Gateas is with us. Let's roll the video that you shot. Tell us what we're seeing. What did you see as you were shooting this?
So essentially, I was about this distance to those gates behind us. When I was walking about this distance, we heard a loud explosion. Sounded like cars hitting cars, metal on metal. Saw a lot of commotion, and then we walked up to the gates up here, and that's when the video began.
And what do you see?
The video.
It starts out, what people have been looking at is people coming up to the car and apparently providing some first aid for people on the ground.
That's right. It was probably about within 1 minute of the tragedy, and we walked up on it, and
what have you been able to figure out as far as who was driving this car?
Well, I saw an elderly man, and he was speaking with police. His wife was next to the car, laying down in a neck brace, or her neck being held, and he was answering questions to the police. Apparently, he mistook a pedal or something of that nature. So that's what I picked up, and that's what I witnessed.
The old, I don't want to say old, but oftentimes people will confuse the gas pedal and the brake pedal.
Yeah, exactly, yes.
And what did you see in terms of, was there a police vehicle that got hit?
There was, yes. Their car rammed into a police vehicle, which rammed into the crowd.
And about 9 people hit?
I don't know how many, but there was about 4 people on the ground that I saw.
And what kind of, I understand that before paramedics got here, people in the crowd were helping you?
That's right, yeah, they're relatives.
And their relatives?
Yeah, family and friends.
Just based upon what you were seeing, what kind of injuries do you think they might have sustained?
Neck injuries, but yeah, I mean, I really don't know, but I know that they were laying down, so.
Any of them saying anything that you could hear?
No, and the video will show that too, that they were just laying down, but they weren't saying much.
But did it strike you that the crowd was, people in the crowd were trying to help these people before medical people got here?
Not at all. Everyone was concerned and wanted to help out to make sure everyone was okay.
Okay, no, we've also got some video, and let's roll that now too. That's from Sky Fox. Tell us what was it was Tchaikovsky night, I think, as I mentioned earlier.
Tchaikovsky night, yes, for classical music here at Irvine Meadows.
And it looks like there was a big crowd here tonight.
There was a big crowd, yeah. It was pretty packed.
And people are still coming out. So do I assume correctly that there were people here who were maybe not even aware of what had gone on outside here?
There were some people, but in the first 5 minutes of the concert, the conductor shut down the concert essentially and had a prayer and a moment of silence for those injured.
Oh, did he explain why?
He did, yes.
And what was the reaction from the crowd?
Massive applause after a great moment of silence.
Yeah. So the show went on. The show went on despite the injuries there. So
it did.
What does that tell you? That maybe they weren't hurt that badly, and
hopefully.
Yeah. Okay. Jason, thank you very much. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you. So it looks as though we don't have any official medical notice from any of the medical facilities around here. We would like to get closer, but this is as far as the Irvine Meadows people would let us be. But it was right over there where you can see that white. It's the white van, Jason?
That is correct.
Yeah, the white police van there.
Actually, where those folks are right there?
Yeah. Just right behind them, you can see the police vehicle still there.
Okay.
And the car is still rammed into it.
All right. All right. Thanks again, Jason.
You're welcome.
And we'll stand by here and update you as things develop throughout the evening, but it looks like things are calming down quite a bit here. Back to you.
All right, Tony, thank you so much. We'll hope for the best for those people.